Hello everyone, welcome back to some more of Virtue's Last Reward. Last time we went through the pantry. Yeah, we went through the pantry with Alice and Clover, I believe. And after that we didn't do much. We kind of just searched for Quark and found out that Alice and Luna died yet again. Good God, is that like a running thing or something like that? Seriously. Anyways, after that we decide to play the Ambidex game again because there's only 10 minutes left. And we basically told Clover to ally with us, that way we can get the points up. Problem is, Phi just came in and told us that because Luna is dead and they're fighting against Luna, they can basically get a free betray and get up to 9 points that easily. As such, she told us that she wants us to come, that they plan on hitting betray, getting 9 points, escaping, and then and then having, escaping and having us come along with them. So that's why she said to hit betray. So yeah.
It's almost time. Remember what I said. You have to choose betray.
She looked me in the eye until I nodded, then turned and jogged to her door. Alright. Let's go inside and just do this. Is Clover really going to choose ally? If she does, then all I have to do is choose betray and I'm out of here. No, I promised to choose ally, so that's what I'm going to do. But Dio's almost certainly going to have 9 BP after this round. If he gets out, then I'm going to be stuck here forever.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7.
Skip all this.
3.
We already know what
2,
we're going to do.
1.
I'm actually going to pick Ala this time because I don't quite remember what happens if you do. I have an idea, but...
Round 2 of the Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
Alright.
Thank you for your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
The door ground open, and I stepped out. All around me, other AB rooms were disgorging their occupants. That's a new word.
Wait! Dio!
Phi's voice echoed hollowly across the room. I followed her eyes to the number 9 door. Oh, disgorging means to bring up and expel or vomit. Okay, so basically that. And to Dio. Yeah, just make a run for it at that point. Dio. So he's going for it. I broke into a run, hoping foolishly that I might be able to catch him.
No, he's going to try and open it.
So it has come to this then.
What's going on? He hasn't even seen the results yet.
It only took seconds for Tenmyoji and Kay to explain the math to her.
No!
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
The announcer's voice hadn't even faded when Dio reached the door. With a grunt, he swung the lever down. Yeah. And unfortunately, we can't go with him. Why? Because our number isn't even 9 yet.
Yes. It's opening.
Wait!
There's no point in trying to stop him now. The door has already opened.
Dio looked through the door without so much as a backward glance. Phi paused in front of it, then turned to look at me.
What happened?
I chose ally. I made a promise. Clover trusted me.
Sigma.
I see. Makes sense. I guess that's how this ends then. You had to make a choice that was right for you. And now, I have to make the choice that's right for me. Goodbye, Sigma.
Phi turned, her eyes sad, and followed Dio through the door. That's it then.
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game.
There it is.
Thank you for your participation. As the game is over, all doors other than the number 9 door have been unlocked. Escape is not possible. Please enjoy your stay.
Well, that's it. There's nothing we can do now.
We can only hold out hope that help will arrive.
Sigma, thank you for choosing ally.
Yeah. Well, a promise is a promise, right?
What about Luna, Alice, and the old woman? Who killed them?
Maybe one of the people who just escaped.
Or maybe one of us.
Well, there's one other person.
Oh yeah?
Oh, God. Quark. You're right. I still have to find Quark.
Suddenly full of energy, Tenmyoji leapt up and took off for one of the warehouse's exits. That only left myself, Clover, and Kay. We stared at the number 9 door in silence. It would never open again. What else could we do but stare? That's it. If you're wondering why I'm still doing these endings that I pretty much know will be game overs, it's literally because... Let me save in this file. This is the previous one, so this would have to be this one. Yeah, anyways, if you're wondering why I'm doing these that I know lead to bad endings, it's quite literally because of the fact that... some of these routes, as you've seen, have bits of pieces of information and such for locks that we have to unlock. As such, I personally know what happens, but I don't know when or where it happens. Like, I know the... Okay, I was checking this one. I know the key, for example. I know the key to this lock. I know what bit of information unlocks this one. But I don't know exactly where it is. And I do recall somewhere that these, like, one of these game overs had a bit of information, though I don't quite remember which one exactly. So, or maybe I could just be remembering wrong. I don't know. But that's why I'm doing all these here, the game overs. Plus, this one was like, what, 9 minutes? It doesn't take too much of your time. So, yeah. I guess with that being said, let's head back a bit and hit Betray this time. Alright, let us skip all of this. Am I recording? Yes, good. Alright. Let's skip all the normal stuff. And as Phi says, Betray. The door ground open, and I stepped out. All around me, the other AB rooms were disgorging their...
Wait! Dio!
Okay, we know this. Dio dashes over to the number 9 door. We, that being me and Phi, of course, run after him. I shook my head. I had to get to that door.
you doing, Dio?
No, he's going to try and open it.
Damn right I am.
But the results!
Like I need to wait for that.
Dio's BP, his opponent was Luna, and she is...
Let's
Her
just
vote would have
skip
defaulted
through
to
all
ally.
this.
All he had to do was pick Betray.
And he'd have 9 points, right?
Excellent answer. I hope you remember to show your work.
But Vi was Dio's partner.
And her BP was the same as Dio's. That means she has 9 now as well.
Exactly. It was 9 the moment we stepped out of the AB room.
Yep.
Why? Why didn't you stop Dio from choosing Betray?
What point was there?
You got the wrong idea, old man. This wasn't just my decision. We both decided to vote this way.
Is that true?
Yeah, I didn't have a choice.
You didn't? Because of you, Luna's BP is -1.
So, what, she's gonna die again? Zero can pump all the poison he wants into her. It's not gonna make a difference now. Besides, her bracelet's already fallen off.
You...
Then why did you try and stop Dio, Fi? I believe I heard you cry out, wait, as he headed toward the number 9 door.
Are you planning to wait for the rest of us? Did you just want to get your BP up to 9 to reduce your own risk?
Sorry, but no. The only reason I stopped Dio is because I needed to know what someone else voted.
someone else?
But that would be...
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed.
All right.
Please direct your attention to the results screen.
What do we got? Sorry, Clover.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
No. You betrayed me, Sigma. Why?
What other choice did I have?
To keep your promise, you jerk! You liar! You're a coward! You don't care about anybody but yourself! All you wanted was to get out of here! You're horrible! I hate you!
Wait a minute. Just listen to me for a second. Whatever I did, Dio and 5 were going to get 9 BP. The door would have been opened whether I had 9 points or not.
So, all that means is that you picked Betray because you didn't want to get left behind.
No, that's not it. How could we know if they would go get help once they escaped? I can trust Fi, but Dio is different. I didn't know what Dio might do to Fi after they went through the door. What if he turned out to be Zero Senior? So I figured that if they were going to escape anyway, I should go with them and make sure they...
Is that it? Is that your excuse? Liar! Liar! You're just like Dio! You're a coward! Whatever. Just fine. I was stupid to trust you.
Clover, I heard a clang and turned.
Sorry, I went ahead and opened it. Gonna have plenty of time to watch soaps on the outside, so I didn't feel like I needed to stick around to see how this little drama played out.
Dio!
Dio!
All right, lady and gentlemen, shall we? Why so serious? This really isn't the time for hesitation.
Yeah, it isn't.
You both crossed a line you weren't supposed to cross. You betrayed your friends. Am I right?
Yeah.
I'm right. But you didn't have a choice, did you? You had to survive. Isn't that the way an animal thinks, though? Don't get me wrong. I see the logic, but it's kind of animal logic. Still, you made your bed. Now you gotta lie in it. If you're gonna be an animal, be an animal. Own it. The losers, the weak, throw them away. That's how nature works, my friends. That's life at its most pure. You get me? Now come on, hurry up and...
The number 9 door has been opened. It will remain open for 9 seconds.
Well, stay if you want. No skin off my back. Anyway, I'm out. Peace.
Alright then.
Wait! God damn it, Dio!
Tenmyoji leapt forward. Dio faked left and dashed right, slipping around Tenmyoji and through the door.
3, 2, 1, 0. The number 9 door is closing.
Let's go!
But
Shut up! Just do it!
I looked at her, slightly confused. Yeah, but before I could respond, her hand closed around my arm like a vice and she hauled me bodily through the open door. Well, we made it out for once. That's good, huh?
The number 9 door has closed. This ends the nonary game. Thank you for your participation.
Sigma! Phi! Dio! Open up! Open this goddamn door!
Tenmyoji's voice was muffled by the thick steel, but I could still hear his desperation and anger. I tried to ignore it. Up we go then, okay. I wonder if this is what they saw. I wonder if this is what everyone who escaped saw. So we were underground somewhere?
Alrighty then. Here we are.
Is that a hallway?
Only one way to find out.
Just as Phi had guessed, on the other side of the door was a wide hallway. Unfortunately, it seemed to stop in a dead end. It took only a second to find a familiar-looking door on the left side of the hallway. We opened it and stepped inside. Alright. Is this the pressure exchange chamber? What? Oh.
This must be the prep room.
I think I searched this place with Dio and Luna.
But we went up, not down. Well, this is probably just another one that looks like it. You really think you would have been able to get to something on the other side of the number 9 door?
Hold up. You know about the one on floor B2?
Yeah, I visited it with Tenmyoji when we were looking for Quark.
Huh.
So you know that the pressure in here is a lot higher than the pressure outside? Oh,
What?
You didn't.
What are you talking about?
Didn't I just say what I'm talking about? The air inside this facility is kept at a higher pressure than the air outside. Apparently, they're doing it to keep the virus from getting in. If you're leaving, you have to lower the pressure until it matches what's outside.
Huh.
This room is where you prepare for all of that. See those suits over on the wall? They keep you from getting infected once you're outside. You have to put one on before you can go into the pressure exchange chamber downstairs.
How do you know all that?
Luna told me.
Really? Wait, why did Luna know all that?
Apparently, it was all in a manual she found in a room we searched.
Huh. Whoa, wait, go back. You said there's some kind of mysterious virus out there?
Well, I wouldn't say it's mysterious. I think it's that Radical 6 thing Alice was talking about. Don't quote me on that, though.
That sounds bad.
Well, we've come this far. We can't turn back now.
You ain't wrong there, Phi.
Let's get those suits on and head outside.
No argument here. Let's do it.
We climbed into the protective suits in silence, then headed down to the pressure exchange chamber. No puzzle to solve on this one, huh? With a quiet hum, the process began. I could hear the soft hiss of air leaving even through my helmet. There was nothing to do until it finished but wait. Then, out of nowhere, Dio spoke up.
Never thought I'd succeed so easily.
It took me a moment to realize his voice was coming from the speaker in my helmet. Apparently the radio was designed to activate automatically. You mean getting out of here?
You're thinking too small. I guess I can tell you who I really am.
Alright.
What?
You see, the thing is, I'm a hero. I was sent here from far away to save mankind. What? Too surprised to speak?
Dio, I think maybe you should calm down a bit.
We're all excited to be getting out of here, but...
Oh, never mind. You're clearly too small-minded to understand.
We were still going back and forth when the quiet hiss of air escaping slowed. And stopped. A door at the end of the room slowly ground open. We walked through to find ourselves in a nearly identical room. After 2 more decompressions, the last door finally opened. What is this? I stepped outside and gasped. A dark landscape like none I'd ever seen lay spread out before me. I couldn't help but stare. What the heck?
Looks like a desert.
I can see that. The question is, which desert?
I don't know.
The Nevada desert?
I can't tell you what day it is, though.
Huh?
Look, the moon's red. See? This must be a total lunar eclipse.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I remember you talking about that in the lounge.
During a total lunar eclipse, the moon is entirely covered by the Earth's shadow. That doesn't mean the moon just disappears or turns black, though. It actually reflects light that's passed through the Earth's atmosphere. But this makes it appear to be red. Essentially, what's happening is that the moon is reflecting the sunset. Do you remember when the next total lunar eclipse was going to happen?
Yeah, December 31st this year, so New Year's Eve. That's what magazines said, at least.
Well, there you go.
So today's December 31st? Wait, no. If I got grabbed Christmas morning, that means I've been here 6 days?
Looks like it. We should get to the nearest town.
Okay, and where would that be?
There has to be one around somewhere. Even deserts have some towns, whether they're in the Mojave, Sahara, or Gobi. It's not what I'm worried about, though.
What are you worried about?
Forget it. Doesn't matter right now.
Oh, come on. Tell me. I'm curious now. Impossible as it might seem, I could have sworn I heard her frown.
I'm worried about whether or not there are any survivors. If Alice was right about the virus.
Are you saying humankind might be extinct? What the heck? No way. That's impossible. A whole species can't just die out in 6 days. That's...
I hope it's not the case, of course, but there's the possibility. Whatever. We should get moving. There are still 4 people stuck in there, including Quark. We need to find help and come back for them.
Okay. I turned to take a step. There was a rough crackle over the radio and the sound of someone falling. I turned back around to see fire on the ground. Hey, are you alright? What happened? I ran over and helped lift her back up. She fumbled for a second, then clambered to her feet.
Where are we?
Her voice was low and rough. Huh?
I see. This timeline.
Timeline? She didn't respond. I was about to begin a more irate line of questioning when she suddenly grabbed me by the shoulders.
Hey, where's Dio?
Dio? Oh yeah, I haven't seen him since we got out. I'm sure he was with us when we left.
Shit. We need to split up and find him.
Why?
Because he needs to tell me something. Why are you asking me this?
What?
Don't tell me you forgot.
Wait. Maybe not. He must not have made this jump.
Jump? She wasn't making any sense.
Damn it. Look, forget about that. Just find Dio. I'm going over to that hill. So you take the other direction.
Oh, okay. But she'd already taken off without waiting for my answer. I watched her for a few moments, confused, before turning and heading off to look for Dio myself. Don't see him anywhere. Where'd the heck did that guy go? I was looking around trying to decide where to go next when I heard them. The signal must have degraded, but I could still make out a few words.
What the hell are you doing? Answer me, Dio.
Their voices were cutting in and out, but I'd heard that last word clear as day. Dio. Sounded like Fi had found him. I spun around and took off in her direction.
Is that a transmitter?
Transmitter?
Let's see. Phone home, huh? Bet free souls anxious from you.
How do you know?
I know everything about you. I know you're the Myrmidons.
What? The transmission was getting clearer. I had to be getting closer.
Never mind that. I need to ask you something. What's the password for the number 0?
Oh, I know where she's... Oh, so this is what happened to her. Okay, never mind. I just remembered. Sorry. Number 0?
The hell, you man?
I'm no man.
How the hell can you crack jokes right now?
You haven't given me my answer.
I always wondered where... Oh, whatever. I'll explain later.
What's the deactivation code? Hey, what are you... Stop!
That didn't sound good. I sped up and quickly crested the hill in front of me. There they were. Stop! I went down the hill as fast as I could, half running, half sliding. With the suits on, I couldn't tell who was who, but I had to stop them. I clambered to my feet, slightly winded from my ordeal. The suited figure I had slammed against lay on the ground next to the other one. I moved over to peer through the visor. Dio. His eyes were closed, almost like he was just sleeping. My tackle must have knocked him out.
Thanks. That was a close one.
No sweat. What's this transmitter you were talking about?
You heard, huh?
Yeah.
Well, it's right over there. See that briefcase-looking thing? He was trying to use that to get in touch with somebody.
A briefcase transmitter. Where have I seen that before? I've seen that in another game somewhere. Not Hotel Dusk. I don't remember, but I've seen a briefcase transmitter thing like that before. It was like the person was a spy, I think. What is it, L.A. Noire? I can't remember. Whatever. Where the heck did he get it?
Probably had it hidden somewhere.
Wait, hidden? Are you saying Dio's been here before?
Yeah, probably. My guess is he came here, hid the transmitter, and then snuck into the building.
Snuck in? I wasn't sure quite what I wasn't quite sure what to make of that, so I decided to take a close look at the transmitter. There was on screen on the upper part with a bunch of numbers that looked like, well, nothing. What the heck is this? 7. Let me take a picture of this. I don't know when I'll need it, but I know I will need it. Photo obtained. Good. So, yeah, that set of numbers. Is that some kind of phone number?
No, it's too long for that. It's 25 digits.
25 digits, yeah. What is it then?
Don't know. I assume it's some kind of code, but I don't see a key to decode it with.
Maybe it's a password of some kind? Or like a... Well, that's a transmitter, right? Maybe that's a certain... That's like the key to a certain frequency? I heard an odd crackling noise in my helmet. It took me a moment to realize it was a voice. Dio's voice. What's so funny?
Sorry. You guys just had it so fucking backwards I couldn't help myself. You can't find the key to decode it? Well, no shit. The key's right in front of your face.
That is a key, okay.
What?
That's the key. The message is somewhere else. You need those 25 numbers to decode it.
Well, good thing I have them. I wonder if I should write them down. Well, no. I have all the important stuff written on the flash drive, not a flash drive, on a index card I have here that I made when I first played through this game. It's not on it, so it must not be needed. None of what he was saying made any sense to me. Dio, what's going on here? Who were you trying to call at this thing?
What, you don't know? At least one of you is appropriately ignorant. Fine, what? Might as well tell you. I don't really have any reason to hide my identity now that my mission's a success. Besides, she'll probably tell you if I don't. Might as well hear it straight from the horse's mouth.
Dio shifted to put his hands behind his head, but didn't bother to get up. Alright. Got some explaining, Fi. I belong to an... Oh, sorry, Dio. I belong to an organization called the... Myrmidons, I think it's called. I think was how Fi pronounced it. You've probably never heard of it. But there might be a few people out there who've heard of Free the Soul. If you haven't, well, it's a sacred religious order with over 1 million true believers. The Myrmidons are the hand of Free the Soul. We do what needs to be done to bring us closer to the new world Free the Soul promises. There are some people who might call us terrorists. Then again, from their point of view, I suppose we might be. We're trying to build down the corrupt world they've built, after all. But when the sun dawns for the first time on our new world, we'll be hailed as saints, holy messengers who cleanse the filth from this dying planet. Well, only a handful of people will really become saints. Not even all of the Myrmidons will be guaranteed sainthood. First, you have to be raised with the teachings of Free the Soul from birth. Then you have to be chosen to join the ranks of the elite and achieve great things. Returning from this mission would secure my position. Free the Soul is built around the teachings of a man named Brother who founded our order many years ago. His teachings are too profound for ordinary people to understand, but you could say that the core ideas of his doctrine are to separate oneself from worldliness, to destroy greed, and to divorce the soul from the body to cleanse it. Those who follow his teachings with discipline and devotion will be reborn as a new form of human. Only this new species will be able to live in equality, in a world without war or starvation. Brother was born into a poor family. I've been told he didn't know his father, and that he lost his mother at a young age. The only family he had was his younger brother, a boy named Left. They say Brother had a special power, and that he was able to touch the thoughts of other people and see into them. It left him constantly exposed to the filthy greed of mankind. When Brother was 16, Left was found dead. His body was covered in bruises, but the police only made a cursory investigation and quickly ruled his death a suicide. Later, Brother would find out that the killer had paid the police a massive bribe to keep the truth hidden. He burned with rage, but also found himself immersed with cold despair. Eventually, he received a divine revelation. Mankind was thoroughly corrupted by greed. They had to be purified in a new world created. God had given Brother his mission. That was when he began to teach others the truth, and at the age of 26, he started Free the Soul. Once Free the Soul was established, he devoted his resources to research on human cloning, so that he could create the new species he'd foretold. He invited to assist him a team of scientists from a research facility in the United States, and a year later, the first 10 new humans were born. Those 10 were the first generation of Myrmidons. Incidentally, I am from the 4th generation. Our DNA comes from Left, Brother's younger brother. That means we all share a face, and we are all given the same name, Left. Some people think it's weird, but individuality seems much weirder to me. If everyone looks the same, then there's no such thing as race or even individuality. With cloning, you don't even need different genders. How could you get more equal than that? Still, there's little random deviation, and other factors can influence a clone's development. I was the best of my generation, so I was chosen to lead the Myrmidons. I was probably sent here because Brother noticed the caliber of my skills. My mission was to infiltrate this facility. When I was given my orders, I thought this was going to be my chance. In all my life, I'd only ever once been punished for breaking our laws. It had to do with women. I had come into contact with someone unclean, and I was considered corrupted. Even if I was punished harshly and purified my soul, my dishonor remained. I wanted to prove my loyalty to Brother, so I was determined to be successful on this mission, no matter what. My entire purpose is to be part of the foundation of Brother's new world. Now that I've fulfilled my purpose, for the first time in my life I understand what true happiness is.
Oh, Holy Father, Holy Brother, Holy Master, my sacred mission is at last complete. With these 2 hands, mankind is saved. I am your will made flesh. In your name, I give thanks.
His voice had taken on an almost reverent tone, and as he finished speaking, he made some sort of odd sign over his chest. Phi shoved his hands away.
I don't care about your goddamn mission. You did this to us. Now we're going to...
She grabbed the rock he held over only minutes ago and lifted it over her head. Phi? What are you...
Shut up! You still haven't answered my question. I'm going to ask you one more time. What is the password for the number 0 bomb? God damn
bomb?
it! Didn't I tell you to shut up? Now, tell me, what's the password?
She swung the rock down towards Gio's head.
Wait! Okay. Fine. It's not gonna do you any good, though. I completed my mission. What are you gonna do with a password at this point?
Not your problem. Just give it to me. Otherwise...
Fine. No skin off. Password for the 0 bomb is LXA QNS
GDQ.
GDQ.
Phi tossed the rock off to the side.
You heard that, right, Sigma? The
Huh?
password. I'm going to try my best to remember it, but I won't know if I manage to until after I make the jump. There's a chance I won't remember anything, so you need to memorize it. Just in case. Got it?
Right. I had absolutely no idea what she was talking about, but I was beginning to understand that it was probably pretty important. With that in mind, I repeated the same series of letters over and over in my head, doing my best to memorize them. LXA QNS GDQ. LXA QNS GDQ.
Okay. We're done with you. Let's go.
Go
Not
where?
sure, but I think he does. Get up.
Phi grabbed Dio's arm and hauled him to his feet. He jerked his arm away petulantly and began to walk. Is there a city near here?
Yeah, well, not really a city, I guess. More like a shelter. Some people who survived the disaster live there.
Disaster? What disaster?
Just shut up and follow me. You can see for yourself.
I looked up. It must have been a clear night, because there were more stars than I'd ever seen before. I thought I could even see the band of the Milky Way. And in the middle of that field of stars shone the full moon. A giant red orb looming in the center of the sky. Had it always been so big? Well, another day, another ending. Alright, well, there is a wealth of information that I can reveal to you right now, particularly surrounding Phi's actions. But, I don't think I'm going to do that. I was going to, since it would help better explain everything. Well, You know what? I'll reveal one piece of information to you guys. Because... yeah, okay, this was Dio's ending, yeah. I will reveal one bit of information to you guys. Just because, from the way Phi was acting, you could have already guessed it by now. Haha. As well as from what happened to the previous game. And plus the fact that I literally kind of alluded to it a few walkthroughs ago when I mentioned Steins Gate at the end. Oh boy. Okay. So, I'm going to stop calling these routes and start calling them what they really are. Timelines. Each and every one of these green lines here you see, as Phi had said, is a different timeline. And yeah, I could have revealed this when we did more of the route that actually reveals this kind of stuff, but, well, to be honest, we've been through so much, you kind of would have guessed it already by this point, like... So I guess I'll just reveal that piece of information now, since it was kind of, since it basically got obvious the moment we heard Phi say timeline. So yeah, each of these are different timelines, not routes. Well, I said routes because it kind of reminds me of a different kind of game, but yeah. So I'll start calling these timelines from now on, because that's what they are basically. So. And also, the other reason I also referenced Steins Gate was because of the fact that Luna, not necessarily Luna, but well, yeah, Luna and Alice like died in literally every timeline. When you think about it, like they died in this one, this one, this one, and so on. So maybe that's like one of those. What is it called? One of those like attractor field defining things. I don't remember. It's been a while since I've played Steins Gate. Anyways, that is one mystery that I will explain again because it was obvious. But what I will not explain is another thing Phi had said, this pertaining to the locks in question. Namely, the fact that, well, how do I put this? Proof it wasn't murder. Right, for this one, I believe Clover was talking to everyone, trying to say how we need proof that no one killed her. And from that, we actually use information gleaned from this entirely separate timeline. I think it was during Clover's route, where we actually heard about the Radical 6 incident itself. And so we use that information to unlock this lock. The question is, how exactly did that happen? How exactly did we use information gleaned from a whole nother timeline where different events occurred to help us? And that is the other mystery that'll be answered in this route. Okay, so, let's see. In accordance with different timelines and such, we have Mystery at the Director's Office, which we don't know the password or username. What's the username and password? I think it was like 2 different passwords. Or we don't know the 2 passwords, or username and password. I don't know. Look, point is we don't know what the codes we need to finish this route. And no, it was not the code we got from Dio's mouth nor his transmitter. I think I know the code behind this one, but we didn't get it yet. And we also need information that secures this lock. And I don't quite remember where we get that little morsel of information either. So, what that means is that we're going to have to go to the pretty much the last big decision of this game. Well, not big decision, but we're going to have to go through the last set or group of timelines, going through the cyan door here. Which, if I recall, it's what? It's 2 routes, and one of this is 3 routes, but one of them leads to the ending. I don't remember which one exactly. But also, this route is, of course, where all the different mysteries surrounding the events of the game get revealed. So, I guess what I'm trying to say is, right now, the story's going to kind of ramp up sometime soon, and the story's going to ramp up, and yeah, I guess kind of lock in. It's time to lock in. But that will be for next time. I'm probably just going to come to here. There, I'll stop here. So, I will stop here. Next time, we're gonna go through the cyan door. Gonna see where that leads. Well, I think we already know where that leads. It leads to the crew quarters. So we're gonna go through there. Gonna solve the puzzle in the crew quarters for the first time. And we're gonna see what happens afterwards. I don't quite remember what happens during these routes. I knew what happened during Clover's route, and I knew what happened during Dio's, Kay's, and whoever's route this is here. But I don't quite remember what happens during these ones. I know like 1 or 2 events, maybe 3, but yeah. Anyways, that'll be all for this video, and yeah, I'll see you all next time.